So for those of you who are joining us on the stream, welcome. We're getting going here in about 6 minutes, so enjoy the banter.
I'll put a note on Discord about that because people might expect it to work like the previous beta. I'd be disappointed. I'm not sure what the updates are to the P38, but it's still flying nicely and seems good. And
I was a bit confused by that announcement because according to my records, which I'm saying I keep a spreadsheet, I loaded that version in a year ago.
Oh, I don't know. I just...
Yeah. I've redone it just in case.
The P38?
Yeah, the 1.1.2, whatever the one that...
With a 1 in the bracket at the end or something?
Oh, I don't know if it had any extra on it, I didn't look for that, but according to that, it was my... was that the difference, was it? I just saw 1.1.2.
Yes. No, it had exactly the same numbers, but it had 1 at the end in a bracket, I think it was.
Ah, I missed that. That's fine then.
This one's got armed parentheses.
What about it? Update my spreadsheet.
Well, that one's easy to miss as a publisher, not updating the version numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, Brian fusses at me about it all the time.
It ruins spreadsheets, you know.
My usual response is, well, for a real software company, we'd be using check-in and check-out as source.
Why would you be using chickens?
What point sauce them?
Fry them up. Frying up them bugs. All right, hopefully audio is working over on the YouTube.
Too many of us tonight.
It's showing as live. Yeah, we got about 7. I think Brian was going to join us, so I'll have to send him his wake-up call.
I'm kind of amazed people like the FSLTL people haven't come up with a tool to make all the sims see each other. A bit like Join FS, because it would be easy for them to do since they can drive many sims.
I'm not sure how long the flight's going to take us today, guys.
Well, this is flying nicely and looking quite good in VR, and the VR is better in the latest beta in that it's got this foveated rendering thing where it's more in focus where you look and slightly blurred out, so it just gives you much better frames. So it's very smooth.
That's good.
Alright, we're about 2 minutes to push. We all know the rules. No sports, no politics, no religion, and we'll be off here in about 2 minutes.
Watch out.
I'm using the flight today just to have some fun. I'm taking a break from working on Debden. Yesterday about did me in.
A lot of work, that.
Yeah, you have to be careful because it stops being a hobby, doesn't it?
Yeah, it starts feeling like a job. Now I was having crash the desktops in the dev tool.
Wow.
And one of the crashes the desktop corrupted my project, so I was having a cow. But I managed to get it back, so anyway.
Sensitive topic, do you have backups?
Oh yeah.
Good, I thought you would, because you're the right sort of person to have backups. when they were complaining about the sim update because they did that Phantom one and it wiped everybody's content, community folders and all the settings and things. You're thinking, well, why don't people back up? I back up every month. I mean, I could do it more often, but I mean, so like a proper hard disk, you can get a 6 terabyte hard disk for next to nothing, really. It's I don't know. People forget how much setup they do. It's not just you can download your planes and things again. It's all the settings, and it's all those little tweaks you do and registry settings and all that business. It's so much work. But anyway, that's hobby horse. But anyway, in the end, because I was away for a week, by the time I got back, they fixed it and settled it down. And when I actually loaded the new version, I got it in the background. I didn't lose any settings. They'd managed to get it all back on the cloud and everything. So, whatever. Being away was quite a good thing, I suppose.
Yes, because you'd probably have tinkered with it had you been there.
Yeah. The only odd thing, I couldn't see my community content, and then I realised that the update puts the community folder back in its default location, and the entry in the library settings, which usually is where you change it, wasn't working. It wasn't saving where you were putting it. But there is an edit you can make to the user config, and that works. Somebody suggested an edit. It's 2 lines you need. I've put it in the Discord, and that seemed to work. So it's all working again now, including the Jaguar.
Well, good.
Excellent.
I wonder if Womble's tried multiplayer, because he does the betas, and they ought to warn him it might not work.
Yeah, I did hear back from Womble. He's not going to join us today.
Having said that, if there's a few of us on the beta, then at least we'll see each other, I suppose. You'd hope. Actually, I'm sure I will, because I've seen a few nameplates in the distance. So, yeah.
Can you see any of our nameplates out of interest?
No, nothing. Sadly.
Alright, we're at 3 past. Alright, I'm going to put parking brakes on, run them up, and then I'll do a count off on brake release.
Okay.
Breakers are coming off in 3, 2, 1, off. Okay, airspeed alive. Rotate. Gear coming up, flaps coming up. I guess I'm going to climb to about 3,000 on another one. I don't know about y'all, but I am seeing a little bit of stuttering.
Yes, I've just had one.
So since I've done the restart, it's been smooth.
Yeah, no problems here yet.
Alright, I'm making my turn back to the east.
Isn't that?
Heading should be probably about 103, 104. Alright, I've got torque back to 1,000 now.
That's strange, isn't it? Since I restarted, I can't get the tablet to come out of its holding location. Got it. You have to click the top.
It always makes a more interesting live stream if you come off your title slide. Just saying. Sorry about that, folks. I was sitting on the title slide. We are now airborne.
Did you say you were doing about 250 knots? Not that I can see you, but...
Yeah, my airspeed is 245, ground speed 254.
Yeah, let's drop it behind you. You jump back a bit then.
Well, here's the strange thing. According to my dials, I've lost 3 engines, but I don't appear to have lost any altitude or
Oh,
speed. Not
Interesting.
registering on the dials, yeah.
Alright,
Did you
I've-
start running or cold and dark?
No, I started on the runway.
Yeah, it should be fine then, yeah.
Yeah, they were to start with, but the dials are just showing 0. That is weird.
Alright, I am currently at 5,000 feet on a heading of 110 and my torque is at 8.
Roger, I'm about half a mile behind you.
And I'm going to let auto fly so y'all can form up.
Do my best with this engine issue.
Or not. I mean, you know, if you don't feel like that's what you want to do, that's fine. We don't want to turn it into a job.
No. Yeah, I've got 0 torque on 3 engines, so it's I think it's one engine that's keeping me going. Oh, they're coming back slowly.
You got a few good screenies of you, Dave.
A little bit too close then.
Catching up slowly but surely. I thought I'd be able to push this P40 a bit quicker than she's doing, but I am closed.
Oh, that P40's marvelous, isn't it?
Oh, it's great, yeah. I don't think I've flown anything since I picked it up the other day. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, nice they've updated the Spitfire as well now, so you've got sounds in 24.
Oh yeah, the Spit I think sounds much better.
They also got the Echo 19 Mustang one as well, that's nice.
Are you still talking about the Any Builds P40?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was relieved that it works, but I haven't had any problems with it at all.
No, it's slotted straight into 24.
I'm glad it works, but I want failures out of it. I want to be able to blow it up if I do something wrong. I want to have consequences.
You have to fly the Hurricane then.
Well, the Corsair.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it does blow up. I think Brian blew it up on one of our historic flights. But I don't think it's as sophisticated as maybe what you were hoping for.
You can't grumble for a 9 quick though, can you?
No.
I'm just about to pass over the coast. Don't know where
Are you
you're
talking
at.
about me, Joe?
I always talk about you, man. No, we were talking about the P40, and I thought that you had blown that thing up on one of our historics, because it does
I
have
can't
wear and
remember.
tear.
I've blown up so many.
Well, I've killed quite a few Corsairs and a couple of Spits, so
Yeah, I can't remember. Let's see, is that an Any Builds? I think it does have damage.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it's got like 4 or 5 parameters it tracks.
So no maintenance wise, it does the spark plugs, tyre wear, brakes and your engine oil as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, live weather looks great.
Yeah, we're using high clouds, but I think you're fine. Dave, is my pacing working now? Okay.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Finally closed you down to about half a mile, or nautical mile I should say. Another 5 minutes I'll be on your wing.
Standing on it?
Yeah. Do a little wind walking past your could say.
Yeah, across the channel, you know, the North Sea or whatever it is.
Yeah, channel, good.
The other thing I picked up today for everybody's interested is Towards Hangar, whatever you pronounce it, is going to save on 30% sale. If you want to do the Huey, the Alouette, the Llama, now's your chance.
Oh, Huey. Like the blade slapping sounds of the Huey.
I could fancy a llama.
Yeah, I picked up the Llama because I wanted that one. That's got the blade flaps as well. It's just quite...
I think I've got the llama in next to me.
I was looking at the Milvi's Chinook as well. I think that was on 2024 marketplace. I think it was 14 quid or 16 quid. So it might be one I'll look into.
Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorites in the sim.
Yeah, the Milvi's one is, yeah, it's very good.
How's the systems depth? I know Milvi's are normally quite good with that sort of thing, aren't they?
It's not brilliant, but it's lovely to fly. It's really nice.
Okay, yeah.
It's very similar actually to the in-sim one, whoever did that one. There's not a lot in it, I don't think.
Is there an in-sim one? Oh, I might not have it because I've got the standard edition.
Yeah, if you've got standard, you haven't got it. But because that one's for sale. That's also for sale in the marketplace. So make sure you look at the right one.
Okay. Yeah.
Dave, I am going to make a left-hand turn here and get us more to the magenta line. I've drifted off a little bit.
Okay. Feature down there, some sort of radiating lines coming out from us, sort of testing.
Are you running transmitter, Joe?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see you now, Joe. Yes, I do. I'm selling you. It's me. I don't see my red plane.
Wing do you want, Dave?
Oh, there we go.
I don't mind, I'll take either.
Yeah, I'm just I'm coming up now, so if you're on the left, I'll poke over to the right.
Okay. Close up and show again.
I'll do my best to just fall in behind you all.
And my current heading now is 8-9 degrees.
And if you could get up on us, you could do a diamond formation, I feel. Sorry, Joe.
No, you're fine. I'm climbing to 5,000-ish.
What airspeed are you maintaining, Joe?
220 indicated, looks like 242 ground speed.
Okay.
Torque is at 7 or 8.
Yeah, torque's at 8 for me.
Did you guys notice they added a D-Day weather preset?
I know we had it when we loaded in the D-Day thing from before. It was part of that, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a part of that thing we got off of the Flying Circus.
Yeah, I just noticed it. I went to change the weather and it was listed.
scary when you started showing you back into me.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing when we were trying to do this last time, is that whoever's leading stuttered. I mean, I'd end up half a mile away in like no time.
Yeah.
Probably won't get very close to your wing because it's hard to judge a C-130 shape when I'm looking at an A320, so I'll probably stay about where I am at the moment.
Yeah, I see you.
You're a very fancy Bonanza.
Oh, what? It's not even model matched? Oh,
No.
gosh. 24.
Since you can't
What are you actually in?
What was that, Dave? Sorry?
Yeah, what are you actually in?
Oh, the P40 Foxtrot, the Warhawk or KT Walk.
Oh, I've got that. That's strange. Must be a livery thing. You've got a non-standard livery.
Negative. I'm using the French Golf Charlie livery.
That's really odd, isn't it? I've got that.
Trying to catch up.
Yeah, Brian, right now we're over the channel.
Yeah, I see you. I'm a little nav map. I'm not close enough to see anybody yet.
There are quite a few cool hangars that are positioned on Eindoven that apparently they were old, hardened F-16 hangars. So for those of you who like to jaunt around in a fast jet, that one might be a good one to fly out of.
Okay, I'll take a look at that. I'll download the scenery, so interesting.
Yeah, don't use any of the built-in parking places if you're in a 130. You won't be able to taxi. It's through the woods.
You say crash damage and you're okay.
Yeah, just plow right on through.
Well, since you can't see me, I've gone back and restarted in the Jaguar. And in VR, this cockpit looks fantastic.
So a lot of the sound of them Rolls Royce, the Mark 102s, is it turbo Mac? Jet turbines, is it? I think
The Jaguar.
Yeah.
It's Ardois, isn't it Ardois?
Yeah, Ardois turbo or something. I forget the name. It's on turbo Mac or turbo Mac or something.
We're not back to old blocks again, are we?
Yeah, they're basically Hawk engines with reheat.
Yeah.
Well,
So I need to map a button for afterburners, don't I? I mean, the switches are easy to see on the left-hand side there, is that them?
that's not the
Modulated.
afterburners. You'd have to move
isn't
the
it?
throttles out. Modulated. I was watching a video today about it. That gives you a bit of extra afterburner if you need it.
Oh, okay.
Full afterburner. You'll need to map a switch, yeah. Or I think you lock the throttles out or something.
Oh, I see, so you just max them out and you get afterburner. Or is it the little tags on the front of the throttle levers? Maybe that's it.
I couldn't get anything to move there, so I've got a button mapped on my joystick. It's fairly common with most of the jets. You have to do that now. The Tornadoes, so.
Well, I guess if the Huey is 30% off, I'm going to have to bite the bullet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely worth that.
to be careful with my pennies, but that seems like that's a good value.
I've got to let my wallet cool down a bit now. I'm a bit, I bought a few in the last few weeks.
My wife took mine away.
And by the way, my wife bought some clothes while we were away last week, so I've got to go ahead to buy some planes. So.
You've got budget, as it were.
Yep, I'm in the black. Oh wait, I can see Devil Dog.
Yay! What do we call that?
So, are you in some update 2 then?
How'd you know that?
Because we can only see each other, they can't see us, and we can't see them.
Oh crap, are you kidding me? I didn't know that.
No, we were just talking about it earlier. I couldn't see anybody and they couldn't see me. Whereas in the previous beta it was fine.
Well, I didn't know that.
Alongside you. What height are you at?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it. They fixed 80% of the VR stuff, which just totally changed everything for me. So.
Yeah, I thought so. But with some planes it does, but I still can't, in this... oh, actually, I haven't tried it on here. But in the P38, I still couldn't touch the toolbar. I could activate it reliably.
Oh, yeah?
Couldn't do anything with it. But other planes I was able to, so I don't know. You know, I think I wonder if it has to be a native 24 plane. But we'll see.
Oh, my okay. Joe, you're heading a bit off track to the left.
Yep, I got to do a course correction here.
What are you guys doing for torque?
8.
8 to 9.
Yeah, they've been chatting about all sorts of rubbish.
Very good.
Which VR headsets do you guys use?
Quest 3 I've got.
Mark 1 eyeball.
Quest 3.
Alright, I am turning right to heading 120.
I still can't get to the EFB. I can see it, but I can't click on anything.
That's odd. I'm kind of when I'm clicking it now, I'm getting 2 of them. One I can click on, the big one, and one I can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is in the Jaguar though. This is non-native planes. What was I flying yesterday or this morning? I flew something that was 24 native, and the EFB came up as a tablet at the side of the plane, and I could access that one, but not the one that's in the windscreen, sort of as a floating window.
That's the same problem I had too. I haven't tried it.
So in a 2020 plane, I get 2 FBs, one that's floating above the screen and one that's sort of a big one that's low down that you can access. So it's a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's getting there. It's not right yet.
Yeah, I'm just glad. I mean, it was, I don't know, it was just really frustrating because you couldn't...
can't change your weather.
Well, so you guys without VR headsets, imagine flying around and you can't get to the toolbar. You can't change any fuel. You can't change time. Nothing. That's what we were dealing with in VR, which was just really frustrating. So at least they've got it. We can click on it now, but.
It's like intermittently work, wouldn't it? Because there was a few occasions when the toolbar would come in and then,
yeah. Although somebody was saying if you mapped an actual button rather than the keyboard presses, it works better. I couldn't understand why that would be, but yeah, that's what some people said.
Yeah, and when you did get it to work, as long as you don't do anything, it would stay there. You could use it. But as soon as you switched out of VR or hit escape or something like that, half the time it would disappear, and then you couldn't read it when it came back.
Oh, so you're at 8,000 feet, man. Let me come up to your height.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a handle here. I hadn't even put my headset on yet, but... about to.
Dave, I'll do another course correct once we cross the magenta line again.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I've lost 2 engines again.
Uh-oh.
This is really strange.
And I guess we can take about a 15-minute break at Eindoven.
As long as I can land on 2 engines.
It's easier to land on the one way.
I'll try that.
Or on the landing gear.
Oh yeah.
I see Moldy way back there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch you.
Using a Jag, it'll be a while.
Well, Dave, I've managed to work myself up to about 80% proficiency with the takeoffs now in the spit.
It's good enough.
I was working on that last night. Man, that thing is challenging to fly.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah, gentle on the power.
Yeah, that definitely seems to be the key to it all.
I'm still in the trees.
I brought my son in here last night, and I had a sound turned way up, with nothing running, so you could hear the birds chirping. And I said, "Have you ever heard a Merlin engine crank up?" And he's like, "No." And I had it like I said, you could hear the birds chirping like they were in my office. And I fired that thing up. You should have seen his face. I said, "That's from 1941. He's like, "No way." He doesn't know anything about airplanes or anything. He got a big kick out of it. But it's crazy when you hit the throttle how quick the RPMs come up. It's just unbelievable.
All right, Dave, I'm making my turn back to the east.
Sorry, which aircraft was that?
Oh, the Spit.
Oh, yeah.
Heading 105.
Roger.
You have to set your aileron or rudder trim prior to takeoff.
Yeah, it's like 30% or something. You got to do that with the tablet, right?
Well, you can manually do it, but it's typically done with a tablet because it's done by a flight engineer from outside, which is why you cannot do it from during flight.
Cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you have something
wing
mapped,
heartbeat.
it'll still do it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
All right, I am at 4,100 feet, heading 111. Torque is at 7.
Roger.
Oh, you're catching us.
Yeah, we're almost to the coast. Who planned this flight anyway?
I know I spawned in twice, and every time I did, I was like 20 miles behind you guys.
Ironically, it's been the second time I've flown to Holland in a week.
I don't think I've flown this thing since the last time.
So many planes, so little time. Yeah,
that I hadn't really messed with the FCR too much, but but it only works with 24 planes, right? Or no?
I'm using the external client, so I have no idea. I'm not using the baked-in one.
Oh, no, I was wrong. I just turned it on. It does work.
For some reason, I've gone into a vertical climb, and no apparent reason. Suddenly, my Jaguar just launched itself. It doesn't want to come down. Oh, just coming over the top. Got all lightheaded. What on earth happened? 27,000 feet.
Before you know where you are, you're on the moon.
Great view from up here, mind. Not quite sure what happened there.
You didn't accidentally press one of the buttons behind the EFB, did you? I was watching, I think it might have been Jonathan did a video. And to the left of the to the left of the EFB, just behind it, that hidden the autopilot controls. You might have accidentally clicked through and hit one of the buttons.
I'll have to account for that. We'll find where they are.
Yeah, if you activate your autopilot in the EFB, you'll see the lights turn green on you. And they're just like, if you literally poke your head to the left, you should see, in line with the EFB, slightly to the left, you see a couple of switches and lights. And there might even be push buttons. I can't exactly remember what I was looking at in the video.
Yeah, I think I just lights 2 green lights to come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave, I just turned to 105.
Yep, I was following.
Oh, I see. Yeah, just to the top of the dash on the left. Alt A and P. What would that be?
Moldy, I see you up there.
You're going to tell me I need to land in half a mile now, aren't you?
One thing I did figure out, it's a kind of a long story, but anyway, I have 2 copies of 24, one on Steam and one on the Xbox deal. And the one thing that I figured out, which you guys may already know this, but when you mess with the airport, the aircraft traffic, low, medium, high, ultra, all that stuff, that controls a whole bunch of things, not just the quality of the aircraft, but also the distance. So the higher you have that cranked up, the further away you see planes.
It says that in the description. It also
does. Well, there you go.
It says density and distance, and that also impacts whether or not you see multiplayer aircraft. Even though it says air traffic, it's AI and people.
That's right. Yep. And the one that's for the airport is something completely different.
It's listed as just AI traffic.
Yeah. Well, I was pretty proud of myself because I figured it out. But
Well, that's weird. I've got no autopilot on, but it will not nose down. What is going on?
You trim fully back or something?
Oh, I got some... whatever the things on the front of the wing are, where they were showing for some reason. I must have caught
Slats.
a button for slats or something. That's very
Jonathan was
strange.
saying they were working in reverse in the video. They weren't on mine, but he said he was working in reverse.
No, it keeps turning them back on again. What is going on there? Why would it do that?
Another binding could be interfering.
Well, it's not my talk button. That often does things strange. I can't nose
recording, Joe?
Yeah, I'm live streaming.
Oh, okay.
Great scenery, isn't it? That sea area down there with the wind farms on and the trains were.
I'll have to do on this. It's just climbing and I've got my sticks full forward. What is on?
You guys see all the windmills down here? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very good.
I don't know. I can just see sky. Let's go. Let's get rid of my tablet so I can.
Looping back around.
Yeah, the slots must be on some sort of auto because you keep coming and going.
I've now lost all 4 engines. I'm virtually gliding.
Oh no.
It doesn't stop, does it?
The only problem I ever had with it was on the runway sometimes when I went to, if we were doing like a group takeoff, it's just I put my throttle forward, nothing happened. It's like I'd lost connection. And, but yeah, it's odd. I've not had them cutting out in flight.
Well, they've been coming in and out. Different engines. It's really weird.
You know, my autopilot has stopped working, so I'm now having to stick fly. So, my apologies, Dave.
That's fine, you do what you want, I'm behind you.
So it's just better practice. So a lot of ground effect now we're over this coastline as well.
Yeah, I'm getting bounced around a fair bit today.
I'll have to go and read the manual for the Jaguar because it's settled down now. I think the slats is when you drop below 250 knots.
There's a spoilers binding though, isn't there, somewhere? Is that interfering?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Climb. Yeah, wouldn't mind making you climb though.
No, that's true.
So just check your flaps D10s are working the correct way round.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've broken my hydraulic pump now.
There's a guy in the back for that.
Oh, I've lost engine number 1.
You've all been very careless tonight.
Seriously?
Yep.
Well,
I think any of mine's all good.
mine's about to ditch completely. Yeah, here I go. Sorry guys, I'll respawn at Eindhoven.
How bizarre.
Yeah, pick a runway, not a hangar, because you'll get stuck.
Yeah, I'll take a runway.
Why do you get stuck?
Not enough room to turn, apparently.
The taxiways are built for
Oh.
fighters.
Oh.
130, no worky. Well, I guess you can spawn in there, but then the CO is going to want to see you.
That's
Very
okay.
dark. Very dark with the clouds and live weather.
Plenty of excuses.
So what happened was,
Hit the wrong buttons.
Moldy little nav map showing you're doing 500 knots ground speed.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Buzzing along, man.
513, you're about to blow past me.
Whereas the Jaguar cruise like high 300s, 400. If you go afterburners, you get up to about 600. Something like that.
Trying to see if I can actually see your plane. I don't think I've got the P-38
Actually,
loaded.
yours is, I'm in the Jaguar now.
Oh, you switched. Okay.
Yeah, I thought, oh, I can't see anybody, so I switched over and then you appeared. I can see you. I'm not sure what has
Yeah.
happened.
All I see is your nav light so far, but you're closing
Oh,
in
yeah.
on me.
You're on A320.
Ah, seriously?
Oh,
Sorry about that.
well, that's odd because I've got a C-130J.
Yeah, I'm in the stock J livery.
How bizarre, as usual.
I can't tell what you are though.
Oh, I'll come past in a second.
Yeah, you're getting pretty close.
There's definitely some odd things going on. It's not my little nav map just took off on its own and decided to scroll randomly.
Ah! Well, I'm in Eindhoven. I'll take an early break and see you there.
Okay, folks, we're about 20 miles off.
yeah, we're about 20 miles out.
No, that's not too bad then.
I just turned on the autopilot so you can get up close to me.
I'm just zooming past now all of a sudden. I was doing okay and then
Oh
suddenly...
yeah, you're a single engine something.
Beechcraft. Doing 500 knots.
Yeah, I was so to see Beechcraft last week when we were at Jags.
Did you get the in sim, or did you get it from as a Poli or whatever they're called?
I got it. Oh, I got it from Contrail, yeah.
Yeah, don't buy it because you can't have it 24 if you want to buy it.
Yeah, and you don't get all the bomb payloads and stuff as well, do you?
I'm not sure now because they're allowing it, aren't they now?
As far as I know, it's not been implemented yet. So if you would have purchased it, I don't think you'd get the bomb loadouts within the sim at least, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the innocent marketplace where I can.
Yeah.
Runway 21.
My AFB isn't showing any sort of airfield or runway. It just stops at TRDP1, whatever that is.
Where we landing, Joe?
Eindhoven, Echo Hotel.
Eindoven.
Echo Hotel.
Ah, yeah, okay. Sure is nice to have a little nav map bag.
Mine isn't working. I can't get it. I could get the toolbar, but couldn't click on it. So I'll follow you.
I'm actually really surprised how fuel efficient the P40 is. I'm still on my drop tank. I thought I would have been dropping that a while ago over the channel and swapping over to the moon.
I think it's got good range at 70%. I can't remember how many nautical miles, but it'll go.
Yeah, so I'm really, really surprised. And I've not been going easy on it. I've been sitting on the high end, well, mid-low 40 manifold, 2400 RPM. So I've been running it quite strong. I've basically been running it in a client configuration bar. The RPM I've added lower, just for a bit of a less resistance.
Did you say runway 3, Joe?
2-1.
2-1, wasn't it? Yeah.
2-1.
Oh, 2, sorry.
So you're going to go downwind left pan?
Yeah.
Yep, copy. start to break, put about half nautical between us when we get closer, so I'm not landing right next to you.
Are you in live weather, bro?
I don't know.
It's very dark and cloudy if you are, and misty.
I think I just went to high cloud.
No, it wasn't. I've got the time set to late because I didn't like the sun in my face. Are you still running OpenXR for VR?
No, I've got it disabled. I mean, yes,
I heard it
I do.
wasn't
I don't-
working.
Sorry,
but
I don't use the toolkit, but it is using.
Oh, you don't?
XR, is it?
I had it turned off initially, and then I accidentally, well, I think I had it turned on for 20, and I forgot to turn it off, and I haven't had any trouble with it. It's actually been made some improvements if you run the turbo mode. Get
Okay.
really good frame rate out of it. Have you been getting that your graphics card is choking message?
No. I'm right behind you. Are we heading for the airfield then?
Yeah, you want to come back a little further north. You're heading just to the sort of south bit at the moment. Just go a little further north.
Yeah, I'm coming in on the left hand. Guess it doesn't matter because we can't see anybody else, but I took the spit, I think it was yesterday, down through London City. I hadn't done that in 24 yet. Wow, that was unbelievable. Couldn't believe, it was amazing.
What do you think the biggest difference was between 20 and 24? What did you find most kind of what stood out?
I think the buildings, you know, a lot of them are still crappy satellite photos, but most of them are not. When you like, I was like low, like I was flying under the bridge, right? But that's what I noticed was the buildings are just amazing, and I think I'm set like medium or something on the buildings, but
Bridge?
yeah.
Bridge?
Yeah, I was flying the spit right through the London Bridge. I was thinking, I'm sure I'm going to get a phone call for this.
Turn the transponder off, they'll never know.
Yeah, and then I went up to Scotland. What's the airport that's at the very north end of the island? It's like EG.
Aberdeen? Is it?
You need-
No, it'd be north.
That other one.
Inverness?
No, the other one. I can't remember, but I took off from there and then flew over towards, I don't know where the heck it was. It's pretty close to the airport, but anyway, the bridges there were just amazing. They were all lit up, different colors and stuff. It was really cool.
Would that be the Forth Road Bridge?
North Bridge, Rattle Bridge, and the new one. Yeah, there's three of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That blew me away.
That's just
I don't know
north
if
of
I've ever-
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, that's where I was, yeah. Yeah, that's where I was. I don't know my geography very well.
Yeah, if you were So
Actually, I think I've learned more about geography from being on these group flights than I ever did in high school.
oh yeah. There's a guy on YouTube, I think it's called Flightsim, MS Flight something or other. He takes little routes around cities mainly and those little tours. Very good. MSF Flight Plans or something like that.
Midfield now.
Yeah, covered. I've just gone over midfield, but I'll extend, let you guys go in first, because I'll be a bit quick to stop, I think.
Oh, I don't think so.
Alright, Dave, I am breaking down one now.
Okay, I'll follow him behind you.
Did your engine come back, Joe?
Negative. So, yeah, have some trucks standing by.
Bit of stuttering around here, it's new scenery.
Well, I'm just going to have a football field. A stadium.
Yeah, Eindhoven will have a big
That'd be Eindoven.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, base brake now.
Flares.
Gear.
You took out flares, Brian.
Gear coming down, flaps.
Say again?
It's alright, it's probably my DLSS, just make it looks like flares almost.
Oh. I forgot about the flares. I'm on short final.
There it is. Watch my speed, not below 150.
So is this the active base or old base?
I think it's still active, right?
Yeah, it's still active.
Oh, cool landing. What's all the fuss about in the Jaguar? That was easy.
Well, you could say that because we couldn't see you.
I'm on the roof, but yeah.
Yeah, for all we know, it was a lawn dart.
No, just ease down to the back wheels and plop the nose down.
And the Jaguar is beautiful to fly, I think.
I even managed not to run into Brian.
Yeah, I went long so you wouldn't see me.
Dave, like butter.
Mind you, I imagine the landing speeds are quite similar, aren't they, the C-130 and the Jaguar? What's the C-130's landing speed?
Whatever you can get out of it.
Yeah, mine today about 170.
This is an interesting airport. I see you down there.
Alright, we'll see if I can nurse this one in.
Joe, you got to get that season add-on thing we were talking about before. It's unreal.
You've got perfect attitude there, Joe. Beautiful.
Yeah, not bad with 3 engines, I guess.
Right, I'm going to go grab a cuppa. See you in a few minutes.
Nice one, Adam.
All right, thank you, Phil. Starting to get used to it now.
But there's so many that you have to practice with, isn't there?
Yeah, it's these. I do quite enjoy the challenge of, trying to figure out where the wrong way is over the big nose. It's kind of you got to come in either zigzagging or side slipping there, so you can kind of see your approach.
Yeah, I cheat a little bit because I use the Toby and I just stand up.
yeah, that's a good. That's a good use. I would like to get myself a VR headset and stuff, and then open up the canopy and I can stick my head out there.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
Or just stick your head out the window. I do that all the time, so I can see.
Yeah, you said Toby, didn't you? So are you using the head? Would that be the head tracker then? Would it?
Yeah, I only use the head tracking, not the eye tracking. The eye tracking is so difficult to cope with all these different aircraft that the head tracking is a lot easier. And they've only just got it sorted for 24, so there's still a few tweaks they need to do.
I have no idea how to stop this. How do you shut it down?
There's a way you can, if you go on the throttles, I think if you press the right mouse, it puts them into the D10 to start shutting down a bit like the A10s, I think.
Oh yeah, that was it. Usually there's a little button.
Well, I did manage to get all 4 engines restarted.
What, without respawning?
Yep. I just went back through part of the startup procedure.
Well done you. I couldn't get mine to do anything while I was struggling up there.
Is the APU still not working?
No, they haven't fixed anything.
Right, I shall have to leave you there. Disappear again. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, thanks for being along, Cliff.
Yes, Cliff, take care.
Invisible. See you Sunday. And I'll be visible on Sunday.
See you tomorrow.
Have to work
Take care, mate.
For Wednesdays. See you all. Night.
Cheers, night.
Take care, mate. Right, I'm going to grab a quick drink.
Alright, I'm off to grab some potato chips and a big iced tea. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't use my language translator. A bag of crisp and an iced tea.
I think we all followed where you were headed. I'll never forget my first time in Miami when I said, "Oh, can I have that with chips, please?" Of course, got a packet of crisps.
Okay, settling in for our break. We'll get going here probably in about 10 minutes or so if you're with us on the live stream. Good to have you along. Yeah, I had the information about these two airports backwards. It's Klein that has the F-16 hangars, not Eindoven.
Klein is the destination, isn't it?
Yep, that's correct. So I'd say park in the grass.
Well, Joe, I'm now an LOD expert. Laugh, laugh, cough, cough.
Sweet. One of us is.
Just a bit of heads up for those who are. So I was going to say a bit of heads up for those who are here to not. Our clocks go forwards 1 hour tonight, so.
Oh, yes, they do, don't they? We lose an hour.
You certainly do. Does UTC stay at the same, or does that move? Which one moves?
No, it never changes.
So, tomorrow night, Peter's got it starting at 8 PM UK, 2000 UTC, so that won't be right, would it?
No.
I think it probably means 8 PM UK, 2100 UTC.
It must do. I'm just trying to think of where GMT is in this whole setup.
That's the same, isn't it? UTC is GMT, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, so it...
So it'll be 7...
Be 1900, would it?
Yeah, 1900. If we go forward an hour, it stays back, doesn't it? So it'll be 1900.
What, local or UTC?
UTC.
UTC.
Yeah, so I think, 1900 UTC will be going out, so it's remaining at 8 PM UK.
Yeah. So for Brian and I, we go back to where we normally are. back to 3 o'clock and 2 o'clock respectively.
Yep.
So much easier, isn't it?
That's why we all need a world clock.
That we do, but I just... such a nuisance. The changes we have to go through. Confuses me. I've got a son that lives in Sydney, and of course they change their clocks as well, but it sort of differs between they're either 9 hours ahead of us or 11 hours ahead of us. It gets so confusing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they must go back, mustn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you located, Phil?
on the south coast, Dorchester and Dorset. Near Bournemouth? Yeah, UK, sorry.
I think Peter's sister lives in Tasmania.
Yes, yeah, that's why he flew down there. Was he did a boot sort of a joy me flight down to there, didn't he?
Oh, back on comms.
And we can hear you.
Covered.
This next leg is quite a short one, isn't it?
Yeah, it shouldn't take us long to finish up. That's why the extended break.
Yeah.
Thought you might have contemplated going back to Mildenhall.
Well, I would, but I have a date with a grill.
Oh, lovely.
Grilled pork chops.
Yeah, nice. It's just going to pass.
You got the weather for it, have you?
Yeah, it's 77 or 78 degrees Fahrenheit here in Charlotte today.
Yeah, nice one.
Pollen and all the allergens right now here are just miserable.
Yeah, that's the problem when you come out of winter, isn't it?
Yeah, you can ride on people's cars and push their pollen around.
Yep.
We don't get it that bad.
Okay, shall we?
Yeah.
We shall. Yeah, Alpha Mike is taxi to intersect with 2-1.
Dave, do you mind flying lead on this next leg?
Okie doke.
I'll do my best to follow if I can keep the engines going.
Yeah, right?
Did you see me in the P40 the other night? Did you, Jeff? Or was I a Bonanza then as well?
I believe you were a Bonanza.
Oh, how bizarre. I saw you as a P40. That's a bit weird. Don't know, maybe there is a bit of cross conflict with me buying it on 2024 then.
Yeah, I can't be 100% sure.
I'll get pulled up behind you, Dave, and I'll roll with you.
Okay. I'll wait for others to join up and then we'll give you a countdown. Let's test this short field capability here. I'm going to use a full length.
Yeah, I should have probably brought the A400 out, would have been a bit better suited, but we've been having avionics issues, so.
Dave, I'm on your 6.
Okay, I can see some just
really quiet on comms then there, Dave.
Sorry, as my mic moved away.
Oh, there we go.
He's just catching us up. 2 seconds and he'll be here.
I can see Eric.
Is he in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is he hunting us down?
Very likely.
Wonder what he's flying, yeah.
With the Jag.
Oh, P-51.
Okay.
Oh,
Please
I
get your power.
like that.
Okay, power stable, brakes off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Knots. Easing back. Gear up. Landing gear. And flaps. Climbing up to 2,000 feet.
Copy, 2,000.
And beginning a gentle turn to the left. When I get to 2,000, I'll come back to 700 on the torque.
700, roger.
Leveling off.
$2,000, correct, Dave.
Yeah, 2,000 it was, yeah, fine.
Sorry, yeah, 2,000, yeah.
Got you stuttering in front of me, Joe.
Good evening, Eric.
Hey guys, late to the party.
Better late than never.
Being bounced around a bit here.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of turbulence.
Is this the birthday weekend, or was that last weekend?
It's today.
Oh, today's your birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, that's why I'm a little late. I thought I'd end the day with a little bit of virtual flying, so.
Best excuse ever.
Eric, I haven't forgotten about sending you those files. I just had to be away from it for about 24 hours.
I get it. No worries.
At the end of the day yesterday, I needed a therapist.
You just go slightly left.
That or I needed a birthday party beverage, one or the other.
There you go.
Actually, lap Weather looks pretty good.
Hey, Dave, what do you have your torque set at?
700.
700, roger.
There or thereabouts. Could be a bit inside. I've got 4 throttles running here, so one of them's going to be about 700.
Did you make any more changes to the P51, Eric?
Yeah, I did. I can post another couple CFGs in the same forum that I had posted earlier. I had Neil was practicing with it earlier this morning. He said he got it up in the air first try, so I think I'm making progress.
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Okay, making the right turn onto the ILS shortly.
Yeah, I'll have to jump back in the stock version and yeah, try and get comfortable in it.
What are you doing to it, Eric?
I changed the flight model so it doesn't try to kill you on takeoff.
And gear coming down.
Gear coming
It
down.
really was a short hop. Oh wow. Didn't realise it was this close.
We've 2 runways, haven't we? Left and right.
Yeah, left one looks challenging.
That's probably the one I'll go for.
The very short one.
And narrow.
Oh yes.
I'll roll on landing to give you plenty of room. Yeah, I see what you mean about the everything's in the trees here, isn't it? You can't see anything.
Well, sorry, Dave, I went right through you.
Never felt it.
Oh, you steak dinner. Sorry about that, mate.
That's right. This place looks like it's worth a visit. To bring something a bit smaller and have a taxi around.
This country is so flat, isn't it?
Alright, we're just doing some four-wheeling here.
F-16s here.
Yeah, I think that's what was originally based here. Phil, I did not land this one on a tennis court.
Hey, you can't be perfect every time then. Just 99% of the time. At least I managed to land. All the engines stayed running.
Progress.
Salute.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame I can't find the 130s on my list, but I can get a C-17 Globemaster, so that might be one I have to pick up.
Oh, here's some little friends parked down here.
Yeah, it's quite nice. They've even modelled the covers and things, pitot covers and all that. It's nice.
Yeah, the ground chief will love me for parking back here.
Well, I've just gone over the grass. They won't be happy with me.
We'll dig you out later.
At least I'm being kind and rewinding and getting myself so they can
Hiding
move the
behind
plane.
building.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you.
Dave.
Really
Thanks, Phil.
enjoyable as usual.